Herby gird. Look at all the lines. Look at all the damn lines. You know what those are? Those are rivet lines. 70,000 freaking rivets is what I guesstimated has to go on this stupid thing. And I think I'm up about 10,000. So about 80,000 rivets. Oh my God. So this is a dilemma. Is I don't have the paint colors yet. And I've got the mounts mounted, but you know, I can still take them off because I have to put rivets and paint on these before I can start gluing this crap down. And this isn't even, you know, a lot of it. All the detail that I want to put on it, I'm having to cut back on because there's so much of it and a bunch of it's not even going to be seen. So I still have to make the top catwalk thing that I can't remember what they call it. It's this protective cover. And it comes out to about right here, comes up, and it covers all this. But there's mounts back here, and there's tubes, and there's rivets. Lots and lots of rivets. And on this section, from that line there back, is just a metal. It's just raw metal. I'm sure it's protected by something, but it looks like raw metal. But then right in the middle, right where the mounts are, there's a section that's painted. I'm like, what the fuck? And it goes all the way across. So, I've been working on this, putting all the lines, because I have some lines on here. If I look at the other side, you can see some of the existing old lines that I've painted over and, you know, adjusted and whatnot. And I have to fudge all this stuff like 10 times over because that line is not really there. That line is not really there. That one's not. They're all off. And the stuff that I made is off as well. If I'd done it right, this thing would have ended right here. But I'm having to fudge everything. So I fudge one. It's like bad lies. You have to lie to do one thing, and then way down the line, you figure out, oh, that lie fucked me up over here. Ugh. So, yeah. So today, I made this little thing right here. It's a big chunk of something that's on there that I can see in my pictures. So that's what I did. I glued some styrene on here and called it good. But I've got to get the rivets on there so that I can do that. And then I got to kind of come up with a way to be able to lift this off from here. And there is I believe the throttle cables come out of right here. There's a little doodad thingy right here, and then they curve around and then they go up to the motors. And I was like, oh, let me see if I can't make this flip up and I can make it as a handle. No, I'm not doing that shit. So I'm just gonna have to figure out something else that I can use to lift this up, because this is where, if I take this motor off, because I don't want to drop it, this whole thing comes up. I'm going to fucking I'm going to drop this one too. So, this is all going to come up. There is my access for my batteries and all my stuff underneath here. But I want it hidden like everything else. So, I've got this down there. So all of the engines, all the stuff for all that is up on here has to be on there so that I can get it off. And one of the frustrating parts is I can't make a piece that goes right underneath here that helps hold the elephant foot. And so, because when it's going to pivot right here, this is actually going to come down. But I just got to get it up enough that I can lift it off here and slide it forward and all that kind of good stuff. So, yeah. 10 years going on 20 years is going to take to get this damn thing finished. But I'm trying to work on it. I'm working on it, trying to get the rivets on here and getting all the lines done. And look at all my lines. They're everywhere. And not just a single line. There are doubles. So these will have rivets that go boom, 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 kind of in a pattern like that. So like there's a spot that's doubles. This will get doubles. This gets a triple all the way across through here. Then there's double lines down here, and all these get rivets around it. This little tiny patch gets rivets all around it. Y'all are calling me insane? Yep, I'm starting to believe it. And so here's one of the many pictures. So here is the drip edge, and that's the front of my cover that pops up. So there's the little chingus I was thinking of. Hey, I can make that something I can grab, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. So it's bad enough I'm gonna try to put it on there. But look at all the rivets. And look at how worn they are. They have worn through the paint. So this is anti-skid stuff, and it's up there, and it's all, well, it's old. So it's dirty, it's stained, it's got oil all over it, but it's got rivets that are worn through. So yeah, I'm gonna try to emulate all that crap. Egads. All right, so working on this little piece, which goes right there. So I'm doing the riveting that I got to put down before I start gluing engines and all this other stuff, and I still have to try to get paint on it, but I've got to at least get the rivets on. So what I'm using here is I got this off of Amazon. Yeah. And this is a 22 gauge blunt end needle thing. It's super tiny. I mean, that's just, there's not much there. But you can get these in a pack of 100. So if one gets glued up, which it's going to, because you can't leave these in just water like overnight and it's still going to work. No. So you get a 100 pack and you just throw them out. And then you get a package of syringes that you can fill up. And we're going to be using some of the Ultimate Formula 560 canopy glue for putting down the rivets. So I got as many lines as I could draw on there. Look at all them goddamn lines. There's like 6 lines just right here. They're going to go all the way across. That's such a pain in the ass. But we're going to try to do some shit. You know, we're building something. We're building something. Ah! All right, so I'm gonna quit because my eyes are starting to cross. But like I did this line, that line, those 4 lines, those 5 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 6 lines, 6 lines there, a couple on this edge, and yeah. So now I am, yeah, This is the tedious part. So this little bit, that little bit that I did, took me like an hour and a half. Time lapse didn't do as well, but yeah. So there's probably 5,000 rivets on this stupid little thing, and I ain't even done with it yet. And some of them are different. So like these ones, you can see they're staggered. And then there are some that are not staggered. So as I'm going through, I had to go back and look at the pictures and see, okay, is this one staggered? Is that one staggered? These also were supposed to line up, and none of them line up. I just said, to hell with it. We're just going to do it, get it done. So I said, to hell with it. So I'll get the rest of it. I'm going to go fucking bed, because I'm tired of building something. All right. The curiosity got a hold of me. I said, how am I going to do? So, there is some down here, this one, that one. There's 4 lines across there. There's a line there. There's 6 lines across there. Then I did a bunch of, oh, I didn't count those. Shit. I gotta go back and count some more. All that. And it's not even complete. It's just a few things. And I wrote all these down. Now, these are guesstimates. They're close. They're kind of close because they're about 2 millimeters apart. So I can go through and kind of measure and get a guesstimate. Just that little fucking bit that I got there is over 1,500 rivets. There was 1,500 rivets on that thing alone as well. Up and down, all that good stuff. So we're up to, 3,000 rivets. I've done part of this and done the horizontal stabilizer. Yeah, there's going to be 100,000 rivets at least on this fucking thing. Well, it's scale.